Back to work for us.
Here we go. Third shift of 3 here at the doubles knockout. Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire, back at it. You're right, Gouillart alongside Kevin Burns here on Candlepin Bowling Network. That's Dominic Palladino you see on the left, and Sean McKinley on the right. This is just qualifying. We're just looking for the top.
Toyota pickup truck with NAS plates 5JW378. Can you move it, please? That's not triple parking out there. You got somebody blocked that needs to leave.
And Sean McKinley, as seen on TV, to the right. He's got the 1, 2, 8, and not 10. Start out, and Palladino 1, 3, 6, and 7. Great to see you all here for first to 5. We're just looking for top 5-string pinfalls, doubles.
Oh, a little too full on number 1 for Sean McKinley.
Yep. That is the majority of the field here, so a pretty healthy chunk. Last year you didn't even need 1,100 to make it in, but every pin matters, and nobody's going to leave anything to chance right now as McKinley starts out with a 10. Husband of Glennis Hickey McKinley, of course. A formidable bowler in her own right, as we've seen time and time again across the years and including on here. Dominic Palladino rapidly on the rise. And bowls on the Friday Night Pro League as well. Sean McKinley is partnered with Dean Sullivan,
a number 5 seed
on Candlepins for Cancer, which we're looking forward to streaming once again. Aaron Fontaine, the top of that ladder.
Oh, he broke it up.
5-7 seems gettable at this point. There's a 9-pin peeking back there for Palladino, you see.
Sean has decent wood for this. If he clips the front piece.
Yes. Well played on the cap.
Not what I would have done, but hey.
Can't argue with the results. 20 in a ball through 2.
So during the last string, somebody asked if they oiled the decks for the tournaments. The answer is no. Either silicone or dry silicone. But you have to treat the blades often in Candlepin. So like once every few months. You want to get down there, get all the old lacquer off, put a new coat.
Kevin from Missouri, not Kevin Burns, of course. Kevin, an American toonie for some Canadian poutine. Well, there's probably some poutine around here. Thank you very much for your support. And I mean all your support. Really, really appreciate it. If you want to do the same thing, you can hit the $ button on YouTube as well. And thanks just for watching either way. 18 and another for McKinley as he spares in the third. Palladino, good shot here with the 1-4-7-10. His first to 5, Dom Palladino partnered with Steve Kelly, 2 New Hampshire bowlers. And Steve Kelly's channel 3-Ball Spare is live. If you want to see this tournament from his perspective, 3-Ball Spare on YouTube. Another great Candlepin content creator.
Steve Kelly kind of broke away from Candlepin Bowling Network, went on his own.
Doing very well for himself, has 1,000 subscribers. As of very recently. Head pin for McKinley, he's got the 3-6-10. 9 for Palladino on the fill. This one gets slightly away.
I'm not going to repeat that. My mother would kill me if I said that. Because my mother was an English teacher.
Oh! Wow. Wild ball deflection just gets away from Dominic.
He played it right where he had to, and he gets the 10. That's a tough PG special. I'm not going to say who.
Don't say it, don't say it.
I'm not, because we're going to be saying it a lot next week. Yeah, I know that, Nico.
McKinley, as seen on Channel 50, WNDS Stars and Strikes, has the 5-7. Yikes.
And he has a piece of wood that's way...
Ooh.
Oh!
I brought the jar today, just saying. We call that the lemon drop, the 4-pin or the 6-pin out on the first ball.
Is somebody going to let Dominic know that he owes a buck?
He knows where the jar is. He can let his conscience guide him. But anyway, the people who do donate dollars, and there have been many, have allowed $110,000 to be given to bowlers and their families as part of Candlepins for Cancer, a 501c3 charity by bowlers for bowlers. Founded by Hall of Famer Al Johnson.
And you can also donate via Venmo on the website too, correct?
But what's the website, Kevin? What could it possibly be?
There you go. But you're forgetting one thing. You're forgetting the logo too.
Oh, this beautiful thing that Steve Reno Sr. made? I'm sorry. Hall of Fame bowler and Hall of Fame wood painter, I think? I'd say wood crafter. It's not 3D art, but it's beautifully decorative as well. There's an actual wood thing he's made of that mascot, which, to my knowledge, does not have a name.
You know what we should do? We should ask our viewers to comment a name for that, and we pick one.
Okay, suggestions open, chat. What's his name? Remember, it's Candlepins for Cancer. We want it to be good.
And we want it either bowling related or cancer related, or vice versa, or the two together.
There's a $10 from McKinley. Meladino fine out of that. 7's not what he's after, but a 54.5 is perfectly workable. Now we scooch it on over. Sean McKinley with a 64.5. There's Dean Sullivan, and there's Steve Kelly.
Dean Sullivan does his bowling here at Lakeside and also at Academy Lanes.
Thereabouts.
Oh, that's a good name. Kingpin. I like that. Dean Sullivan with a little up the hairpin, drops 7. Steve Kelly, bullseye here. You know, a lot of the leader bowlers came from leader to here because where else are we going to go?
Yeah, geography, basically.
Yeah. I know a few people that went up to Botwell's.
Good shot, spare. Placed perfectly in the 1-2.
There's a 10.
They call wrong foot ball goofy foot, but it hardly looks it with him. And Steve Kelly has such a very polished approach. He won an episode of the all-new Candlepin Skins out at Leda Lanes. Dean Sullivan has won many a show on the old King of the Palace show.
Sir King Cancer gone.
Mona Lamar. Let's see. Yeah. From Candlelandia. Oh, that was Kevin saying that. I like it. 7 pins. This is gettable for Skelly. He may want to get on the right side of that 5. Didn't make it there.
That's Steve Kelly, not Skelly.
He goes by both. He's got it on the back of his ACS t-shirt for one. He's wearing the Leda Lanes
We can't say it on TV.
It's a good name. I just don't want to incur the wrath of the algorithm gods. Down the
we
middle.
will have Paul Grant with the finals.
Oh yeah.
Casey McCrew is nowhere near the building.
Consider the women's knockout round to come is three strings long in effect. It's an 8-person knockout bracket. Skelly again drills that 7 pin. Got it for the spare. 2 marks and 3. Sullivan just with a 6.
Thank you, Nico. Nico just kind of made it a lot easier for us.
Go ban yourself. Kidding. Sassy Massey. Yikes. Strike for Dean Sullivan. That is not going to be the mascot name, but that is the second mark at 4 boxes for the man we see on the Candlepins for Cancer ladder coming up soon.
Next week, a week from today, 10 o'clock start.
Riverwalk Lane, Amesbury, again in Dean's neck of the woods.
Dean has so many appearances on King of the Palace from Fitchburg. That was Dave Maddel's. You know, I never knew that Weirs Beach had a Candlepin. I know Fun Spot. I've done it at Fun Spot a couple of times.
Did anyone see Mike McIntosh make that 2-1 split? We'll see if we get a chance to show that. It was on an adjoining lane. Sullivan still trying to load the strike here. Kelly's got the 3-4-6. Fine half if he can pin this out here. Dean's looking for some more. Gets the 2-bitter. Wow, thought he had more than that.
He had a good piece of wood, too. That should have carried some of the right side.
He instead gets stuck on the 6-fill. Kelly, good cut, no 4-pin. Sullivan, pretty nice escape all told. 9's fine, 55 at the half.
9's are fine, but it's not nowhere near compared to what his partner did.
Steve does make it to 60, and we can take a look here. 64 half for Sean McKinley, who I believe had a Lead Lanes record as well. I forget which, but I'm pretty sure he had a house record of some sort. Obviously, I remember Mike Yao at the high single. Jeff Atkins with a 2,800 high 20. Yikes.
Mike Yell had the high single of a 213, which Arson Barnes almost tied, but missed it by 10 on the Easter Classic.
Yeah.
Slinky has the high 3, and I think Joe Ashline is on that record as well.
Makes sense. I'll check it in a second. Holler
Corey Packard. Hold on, here's something for you. Corey Packard is lighting it up. He's at 92 plus 2 at the 6.
The champ is here. Another world champion. He's stacking strikes too. We saw Kevin Davis with 4 in the last qualifier. He's already got 3, and it's only box 6. Here are the outs, 10 and 9. For the 2 we see here. Do I have time to show the McIntosh? Yeah, McIntosh 1 lane over. It was
wow.
It was to the left of our featured pair. One more time. Is that 6, 7, 8 or something?
Yeah.
And there was wood there, but I don't think it was used. I think he just makes that clean. The ACST champion.
By default.
Fine. Mixed Worlds champion. Happy? 1, 2, and 7.
Corey dropped hit that ball.
Good.
I could hear it from here.
McKinley finds a way to muscle that pin into the corner for his 3rd mark.
I don't know if you heard it, but I could hear Corey drop his ball from back here.
He broke and slammed that ball through the foul line as far as I'm concerned, and he still makes it into the pins. Don nice out there. He actually made that shot for a spare the last time, the 1-3-7-10. This time he pins it out.
Corey is a spot bowler to begin with, but when he misses his spot, you can tell he misses his spot.
Yeah. He gets frustrated like the rest of us, but doesn't show it that much.
Not like I do.
That pin. Gee whiz, that 7 was
Oh, what
hit.
a shot by Corey on the other side.
Is that so? I don't know if I caught that in time.
I hope so.
We'll see. McKinley fills 8 here. The wood's available to get a ball deflection into the 7. Plays it low and plays it well. Exactly how you want to do it. 101 and a ball. Aldino wanted a piece of both the 3 and the wood, if I understand correctly. Gets the 3 and 7 instead. Don Palladino out of Harvard in the ACST. Harvard Lanes has a lot of good reviews. Skeeter Burst does a great job maintaining the lanes as well. At least as good, if not better, than 204 Lanes days. There's Packard's shot here. And yeah, Wood assists that group of 3 on the right side into the 7-pin.
That just went as 1.
With his wicked backswing, and we're going to see it on our featured pair starting in strings 2 and 3. It just does so much damage. It's small wonder he's now he's a 4-time champion with Team Academy Lanes. As is Nick Norcross and end of list, I think.
And the question is that, oh, another nice shot. But is it enough to get Corey into the Hall of Fame? That's the question. To me, the more world champions you have, the more world championships you have, the chances you have of getting into the game.
Well, sometimes it takes a while for people to notice the legacy. Palladino spilled that head pin, by the way. Good leave here. See if he gets past this plank. That's sticking his tongue out. It's good. Avoided it completely. I was going to say, it takes a while for people to notice the fame. You got to fill out the paperwork. You got to go with the ICBA. I mean, Gary Carrington finally, getting his due. That seems long overdue when a lot of people said he was one of the best of all time.
I have my opinions on that.
I mean, one of, but,
No, I really have strong opinions about that. I think Gary Carrington, phenomenal bowler. He made every cut shot on the deck. But for a lot of people who wanted to get him into the Hall of Fame, he would not give up the stats right away. It took Tony Marie Baldinelli to get the stats.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
But you know what? I do agree. It is he is one of the best, but he's not the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, he may have beat Tom Osa a few times, but to me, Tommy Osa is the best in the game. He's the best in the business.
With all his TV credentials.
Oh yeah.
Bunch of 7 here. And, ball did not drive through the 5. Otherwise, Dom would have had his third mark. At that 7 and a couple of 8s. I guess that takes away one of the marks, but still. McKinley in 8 box 122, and Palladino for a 106. Gets that 10 on the end.
That'll be a 9 for McKinley. You counted it too early.
They didn't go ball for ball, which again, no need to, especially in a qualifier. Skelly back up on his 60 half. Dean Sullivan on his 55 half.
That's what we're going to have. Steve Kelly, Dominic, Corey Packett, and Mike McIntosh.
Yep. So in addition to Dean Sullivan, Rob Brown, Musti Almeida, nice strike there. I don't think I said Corey Emerson. He's in.
Oh, take a look at this.
What do you know?
What an answer.
I only have 1 strike to give. I'll make it the Sullivans, but there you go. Corey Emerson, number 2, and Aaron Fontaine, number 1. Sullivan 4 pins taken out. Takes out the diamond. Interesting. Steve, double strike.
Here we go, Steve.
Not bad. And Steve is going to do Steve Kelly things and drive back all 10 of those pins for a nice double strike.
The power of a double strike.
So 9 fill and a 10 box. He actually has a double strike symbol. He's found a way to put like a diamond in a square, actually. Again, 3-ball spare if you want to see what I mean. Tries to really harken back to the old scoring graphics like we used to see on shows like Channel 50. Like Sean McKinley was on, in fact. Tries to be somewhat faithful to TD. Accepts his fate, but I think he will happily accept the 29 box.
That pin is out.
Joke's on you, though. Dean Sullivan can make 25 bucks if he makes this. Oh, he can't. Get over 7 at least.
Well, he's going to have plenty of opportunities to do that next week.
Yeah. There's a possible plank here. We'll see if it's
I think that pin is out.
Yep. Mr. Lipke, what is your opinion on the matter?
Mr. Lippy in the Hall of Fame should have a very, very, very good idea for Saturday night.
Hall of Fame owner.
Used to be the manager of the former Londonderry Bowling Center.
And
Yeah, Mr. Lippy says that the pin is out.
ooh, and even does the Ralph Stewart move and just chucks it back there. Daring, aren't we? He knows how to do it. A lot of guys will just take the pin back here and then they send it back down in a second. Now he apologizes for taking the wood, which is a contrast to Caitlin Zolko apologizing for not taking the wood earlier. They come to an agreement on who shoots next. This should go. I think if you helicopter it violently, that's the only risk.
You gotta get it hard.
Oh, it foils him.
Roadblock.
It wasn't even that much of a spin, and yet it shut him down. Sullivan does well to pin out a 9-box in his distinct string. Not head-to-head unless it is, which sounds stupid, but obviously it is, yeah.
I do agree that Babe does deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, but taking his time, whether or not he wanted to do it, that's one thing.
One thing's for sure, his greatness is on the lanes is undisputed. 8 and 10, still they mix. Headpin's wanting to wilt, it won't.
The 1 in 10 for Steve Kelly.
8 and 10 for Sullivan. What say you? Right tip of the wood.
Wow, I'm surprised that didn't take anything.
Beats me too. Wood cooperates this time for Kelly. 128 and a ball. One pin right in the face, 9-box.
Dean Sullivan, the anchor for the Shooter Pub Friday Night Pro League team.
That's right. And he substituted frequently with Team Exeter, much like Aaron Fontaine did, but now they've both found their own niche in the Friday Night League that attracts a lot of you folks here. Great to show it here on Candlepin Bowling Network. And again, on 3-ball spare as well.
Wasn't Paul Grant telling you what's going on for the next couple weeks for the Friday Night Pro League?
The current inclination is because of position night, we might actually get Central 3 and Metro twice.
Oh, back to
1-2, bang, bang. Why not? They're pretty good. Dean gets a 9-box to this one. Didn't quite make it to the head pin. 1-1-1. Bruton play is to the left side. Steve Kelly, 140 to start his qualifier.
It's a 139.
139. Oh. All right. Not sure where I fell a stick short. Yeah, he topped out at 117 last year in the Lita Lanes doubles knockout. So there you go. He had a 4-fill in the 3rd box, and that's how I got off. 139, and we see the full scores. 245 for Palladino and Steve Kelly. Sean McKinley, 123. Dean Sullivan, 111 for a total of 234. Will I help Paul the next 2 Fridays? At least one of them. Not sure about both, but I will do my best. We will see.
One of these Friday nights, we should do like a 3-man booth. Give Paul a break.
Well, that's why we do the play-by-play in the middle string, for example. You know, bro can't do everything, I promise you. Second string of 5 will start in just a moment. We're waiting for all the bowlers to move their balls and get done with what they're doing. I think there's 1 box remaining on a pair of lanes way over yonder. And then we will get set for string number 2. And we will see Corey Packard and Mike McIntosh, if I understand correctly.
Nico just said pending streamer help last night for the Friday night game of the week.
Logistics. Well, I'll tell you later, and it'll be a big surprise.
Oh, Nico, the suspense is going to kill you.
Oh, no. I do not have a response to your inquiry in this present moment. Concentrate and ask again. No, I'm kidding. Reply hazy, try again. I don't know, you may rely on it. Who's leading right now? It's hard to tell. I would say pull down the description, but I don't believe the scores are sorted right now, but we can get a pretty good sense of things right now. Oh, wait, yes, it's sorted. Hello. Sean Baker and Kevin Davis, 1286. That's not a massive surprise. Baker through 637, Davis through 649. The defending champs will be present and accounted for. That's Waters and Harris.
There's a message here for you. It says, it's from Nico, you do know the first 2 weekends in Maine, Paul is going to be out. So I'm probably going to have to fill in because he has the Maine State Tournament handicap division 1 weekend, scratch the other weekend. I don't know what he's talking about.
We'll sort it out on this side of things.
If it's for the Friday night, yeah, I'll definitely help out.
That's for you and I to decide. We'll figure that out.
Yep.
Packard and McIntosh now.
As long as it ain't too far.
Their string number 2. So Corey Packard, a men's world's champion, and Mike McIntosh, a mixed world's champion. Mike did it with Team Exeter Lanes, and Corey Packard, a much more recent title on the calendar with Academy Lanes, all in the same past year. Palladino starts at the 1-3-7-10.
Corey Packard is dropping the ball. I can hear it from here. He's dropping.
He can do that. He's Corey Packard.
Yeah, but he's not known for that. Oh, Ricci Myrick.
Slamming the ball into the line. Yes, he is. And again, he's allowed. Just like you're allowed to substitute in for Devin Cloyd. Who cares? I know it's the Worlds. Do what you want. And Devin Cloyd has that aura. You're allowed. 7-9. No, what doesn't pounds there. Hi, Ricci Myrick. As Kevin said.
Yeah, we were thinking about giving Paul a night off, but it's kind of like, is he going to take it? Because when he was sick before Candlepins for cancer taping, I said I would do that with you because I covered the pros more than anything. So.
He said.
Yeah.
That's the start for the couple of them. Whoopsie daisy.
Ricci, are you still bowling or not? Because I feel like I haven't seen you like ages. I haven't seen Myra since the last time I bowled at New Pals.
Pretty sure he does at a Canal, but he can speak for himself. 1, 2, 7, and 10 for Palladino. I still need to get to Canal Lanes. Bob Lee is soaking up all the Western Mass fun, and I've made it to French King once. I want to do more. Spare for Packard, 20 and a ball.
I've been meaning to ask you, and I know I did. What did you think about French King?
French King? I liked it. It was very...
Yeah, but I was trying to watch that video. It was kind of...
because I had the tripod in the wrong place. You know, it was a bit exploratory. A triple header. I had to take advantage of the opportunity and show everyone as many bowlers as possible. They were all there, I might as well, but that was a lot for viewers to follow along with.
Palladino with a rear miss on everything.
It happens. Just come back on that one.
Nice smooth ball by Corey. Drops 8. Come on, get Corey another one.
I apologize to my wife, Aaliyah, but she once threw nothing, everything. That was at Spare Time, Whitensville.
It's more central, Nico. Mystery ball.
1-3. Oh, yeah. I knew. I was not going to say it. That was Ricci Myrick's line to say, but mystery ball was the Dave Chestercove quip when Brian Heffernan threw one in the ditch on New England Candlepins. Oh, memories. There's that third ball. That's a
good out after throwing a gutter ball.
In the circumstances, yes, not a good result, but, you know, every ball matters. Whoops. I'm not sure what that did.
You're killing me. Okay.
Sorry about that. I had a momentary fritz there. But, yeah. Palladino right back in there. 6-pin only. I said you can't bowl alone, but once upon a time, Palladino did bowl an Easter Classic alone. Imagine having to do the 20 strings with no pacer or anything. We need, and now a retrieval mission. A fetch quest, dare I say.
No, it's going back. No, it's not.
Will it, won't it?
No.
Maybe past a few seconds. Go, go, go. Maybe past a few seconds, you just... The rule is you wait for the wood to stop. That's the rule as is. That's Sharon Britton, I think, retrieving that.
Yeah, I do remember the Spread Eagle Challenge. Nobody ever hit it. But now on Candlepin for Cancer, we now have a strike challenge that earns you, what, an extra $100 in bonus money?
Yes. If I remember the darn thing. Missing Paul Grant, you forget things, and I forgot to do it in the last Mixed Up Graduates, so I owe them a shot. We'll figure it out one way or another.
I did watch some of the Mixed Graduates, though.
It was a good competition, and Mike Morin manifesting that Max Levesque double strike was everything. Good fun, and now the series is 1-all.
But the best thing is having Mike Morin come on and help us out sometimes is like a blessing almost.
Never lost on me, even though I play it cool. 7-fill for Palladino. Right back to par. One, 3, 7, and 10.
I had to look, Nico, but I haven't watched King of the Palace since it went out the year.
Still there on YouTube for any of you folks who want to watch it. King of the Palace on YouTube. Yes, it's been a few years, but the show was entertaining and its own sort of quirky with the commentary.
I hadn't done it yet. And how many Eagles have we had today?
A gajillion, it seems like.
I know.
Should be a 9 for Palladino. It is. It's on the scoreboard. Packard pins out well for a 10. Got that one spare. That's got him in good shape here. Remember, the matches are not head-to-head until we get down to the nitty-gritty after this qualifying shift. McIntosh, that's a Shooter's Pub Exeter Lanes shirt he's got on. Exeter Lanes, it was a different shirt itself, but McIntosh did win the mixed championship with Exeter Lanes Montalvo MP. Exeter Lanes also the sponsor of the Ladies Internationals champion, captained by Madison Riva. 9 pins for Skelly to start out. McIntosh, holy smokes. Gets the funny number, 6 and 7. Steve Kelly had the first viral 6-7 clip on his own 3-ball spare channel. Misses on this single. And I tell you, the algorithm still likes it. You know, whether it's cool or it's not, the algorithm still likes it. So much as we, try to connect with human beings, that's why we say hi to you all in chat, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But if you want to make number go up with the view counter and whatnot, 6-7! 6-7! And the wood doesn't take out both pins.
I'm surprised it didn't.
Two-pin only. Steve Kelly building on a 139 previous string, starts with a 10 here.
Same thing with Mac. Well, here's something interesting. All 4 bowlers have 10s in the first box.
Huh. So you get a star if everyone gets a mark. You get a pitchfork if nobody gets a mark. What does all 10s do on the Kobe score? A pitchfork, that's what. Skelly just dumped 10 on the plate, though.
Well, look at this miss from McIntosh.
7, 9, and 10.
He's going to have a problem with the 9-pin. He has double wood in front of the 9.
Kevin, it kills me too, I swear. That Kevin, sorry, from Missouri. Just like Nico's talking about Nico's, it gets confusing after a while. Trying to make the wood dance, but it didn't really get to the back row, unfortunately. Maybe another piece of wood, I think, stymied the shot and might have...
I just said that there's a bad piece of wood.
And there we go. So he probably hit it first. I got a bad clip of that replay, unfortunately, but that probably hit that piece first and just caused it to miss.
Danny Harris is going down to retrieve a pin for Brian Crow.
It's one of the subtlest misses in Candlepin. Wood first. When you hit you wanted the object pin first. Hey, us two, please. Over here. Down in front.
Can you take off your pink belt before you go down there?
Danny Harris, indeed. Hey. The same man who just threw 648 with his partner Waters 636. Second place for both of them. Now doing menial labor.
I did the manual labor, so I got my start on the Pro Tour.
Got to do it somehow.
Yep.
Mac wanted a piece of the right side of the wood, but it gets an 8 instead.
Greg, you should know in my native Serbia
and or Montenegro. Nick and Nico are a popular name. Makes sense.
Oh, there's a lemon drop from Mac.
Just takes out the 6 pin.
Well, I missed that. I remember that day when the three of us went out to Agawam for that Candlepin for Cancer fundraiser.
That's right. The debut and the end of the shaky cam. 7 Phil on the strike. Pinning is perfect, of course. Steve Kelly, no pins left standing through the first 3. Mac played to make it and gets an 8. I actually know 2, not to draw direct line comparisons, but I know 2 dogs named Nico. Actually, my French family had a dog named Nico, and my in-laws, including my father-in-law, who is a genuine fan of Candlepin Bowling Network, owned a dog named Nico as well. Neither with us, but lovely companions in their own right. Years apart, even. 3, 6, and 8. Wood's not got nearly enough, right? Guess not. Not quite there. Oh, and Anthony Caron, okay. Didn't know Anthony Caron make it, but I would not dispute Anthony Caron's records, that's for sure.
No, I would not either.
He's been a very sneaky good historian of the game. Can be seen in the background of some Channel 5 tapings as well. He has followed this game for a long time and followed it around to numerous bowling centers, which he keeps a checklist of as well. Easily into triple digits.
And he has bowled out of how many? He has bowled in how many Candlepin houses?
I forget the number. Kelly with the ultimate washout here, just leaves the head pin. Mike McIntosh, Mr. Caleri, I assume, as long as we keep making King of the Palace references. You see where that one ended up. Mac can't get anything off the sidewall, else he could have had that. Tough break there. He does indeed do his ACSD bowling out of Exeter. Steve Kelly was in the ACSD last year, is now taking time away to really focus on the streaming aspect of it, and boy does he ever. Again, 3-ball spare if you want to check that out. Scores are in, they are confirmed, and you can see them here. 49 and 56. Again, it's not head-to-head until we get to the knockout round in a few strings time. This is the 2nd of 5 strings of this qualifying shift. Top 24 men across the entire qualifying shift. At the top 24 men advance, men's pairs advance. I'll get there eventually. And the top 8 women's pairs advance in their distinct knockout tournament. Turnout is up yet again, including with this event year over year, despite the fact that Lakeside lanes, ho-hum, only 24 lanes, had less capacity than Lita. Delightfully, the little pub they've got here is called the 25th lane. Packard wanted to go for the wood here. Home Depot, but it was pretty much in his line of fire. He's a spot bowler as well. It's actually really hard to tell what Packard's ball tries to accomplish, but with his power, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference.
Packard would just find a spot, stay on that spot for the whole entire match.
He does indeed. Paladino on 57 through 6. Right down Candia Road for a spread eagle.
And in the words of Steve Bronchuk,
oh, no. Dave, Dennis, how does that happen? You throw the ball 60 feet down the lane and you get penalized. Now, that's a nice ball there from Corey. That's a really nice hit. Oh, did he make this one? That's $25 if he makes it, but he cannot.
oh, one pin shy of $25.
From the former Spread Eagle Productions Candlepin Bowling Network.
Punch her in the face. There you go.
Had no chance.
How dare that pin stayed up?
Paladino will stick with a 9. 66 through 7. I think the reason I want to go to his ACST home house, Harvard Lanes, I haven't played one of their antique pinball machines. And I'm talking like antique with like the little rollers that score instead.
I was actually talking to the owner when they first started. Mm-hmm. He actually took pictures of when Paul Berger threw the 500 against Dave Richards, and he also has, oh, there we go.
Goodbye.
And he also has the picture from when he threw the triple strike against Tom also throwing the triple strike against Craig Holbrook.
And his shirt popping up. Yeah! Yeah! I think everyone on the lanes over is just like, what's his problem? Only the greatest shot of all time. There's a spare for Packard.
The triple strike heard around the world.
1919 spare for Corey Packard. I mean, he only needed like a few sticks there. Sorry, this keeps slipping away from. He only needed a few pins on that last one, but hey, $1,000, we'll take that any day of the week. Paladino strike fill. Oh, goodness gracious, the 7-pin is all that's left.
Almost a double. Corey drops it at the line again. Well, this time he does not have a favorable lead.
Not 9 this time. Only 29 over par.
Wow, that was a roadblock for Dom.
Oof. With his right to left ball, the ball's so liable to deflect. How in the world do you overcome that? Packard's Cobwood looking at the 610, but can he claim both back pins?
Okay.
Well, I thought it was a pretty good shot. The pins disagreed. They're fickle like that, aren't they? That should be fair for a $10 by my look.
Fickle Faddle, one of the two. And that will be a 9 for Packard.
Sheesh, took its sweet time. 118 through 9. I can't tell. That orange shirt looks so much like the Lafayette Lanes road shirt back when they wore different shirts. Nowadays, they just go with pink all the time, though. It's interesting. For a time, they were the only Friday Night Pro League shirts that had a different home and away uniform. Interesting little quirk. 6-7-10. Wood kind of hanging out on the left side. Packard punches you know what.
A half Worcester. And it's not an eagle.
Yeah, it's more makeable, I guess.
This is doable.
That's the idea, but the deflection didn't go straight back to the 7 at the same time, alas.
Before the streaming era, Riverwalk Lanes used to have a alternate home and away shirt. One was black and one was blue.
Interesting.
Well, that's when I was hanging out at Riverwalk every week.
I was right. It was an old Lafayette Lanes jersey. Oh, you won. That's right, Chuck. He won that last string as well. For the match, Tommy needed less, but to win that last string, 169, 168, I mean, that is just, it's such good television. It doesn't matter.
I don't care who you are.
By the way, I'm not trying to do this to show him up. I just want to show you how in the world that happens. I think the ball passed through the gap. Horrifically unlucky. So we get stuck with a 6-box. Palladino pins it out perfectly for a 10. And you see all that head pin accuracy. He ends up split bugged and with a 105. Second string of 5 in qualifying. We're looking for the top 24 male partnerships to make it through to the knockout round. Top 8 get a first round bye. By knockout, we mean head-to-head. Just a straightforward single elimination bracket like you'd expect. Not elimination where we cut the half of the field. Mac goes first. There's no turn order in qualifying. Check mark right.
And a Caleri.
4 horsemen and a 9. Spare on the check mark. McIntosh actually once called a final match with Dave Godwin when one of the Pro Series finals was at Lanes and Gaines, Cambridge.
That was against against Sacchetti and I think Barber.
I think so too. I think you're absolutely right. Chris Sacchetti worked at Lanes and Gaines for quite some time. Hope he's doing well. Haven't had the chance to meet him myself. 2 ships passing in the night. Back attack on the spare, just 5. Guess who?
Caleri.
A Lexington Mass bowler.
Oh.
Eccentric wanted that. Had his own. He had Candlepin Chad, but with unhinged energy. Bob Caleri's for him. More horsemen. Nothing goes back to the 8.
That's such a tough shot. I tell people all the time, you want a slow ball when you have to face the Caleri.
Get everything going. Excuse me, Wood? How did you do nothing? At least you got the pieces to the right. Right. McIntosh takes 10. And Kelly, it is trivial. It's not. The little bricks that I do are actually an amalgamation of headpin techniques where you do red and yellow for splits and headpins like Mike Imperato does. You put it in the middle like Veronica McAllister does, which is how the ACST does it on paper score sheets. And then the fact that they're bricks at all, actually Steve Kelly does a similar thing on his channel, but they actually are on the sides instead. Slightly different colors as well, green and red. So yeah, that little headpin tracking, I'm always back and forth on, is the correlation there? It's interesting to see. It definitely shows a bowler's accuracy. Would that piece of wood please go away? Oh my goodness, you can't throw a gutter ball. That's probably a good problem to have, but great googly moogly.
Oh, here's a good point. The next year, after Mac and Godwin covered the Pro Series finals with Barber and Sacchetti, the next year was Jim Barber and Dan Murphy covering that final.
Another edition of Candlepins for Kids, I think the show was known back then.
Yep. Dan Murphy has covered so much of this game. It's not even funny.
Mike's daughter, Molly, a proficient bowler, and also she made it on the field for the World Series.
And she also...
True story.
Back a couple months ago, she made it to the finals in the Kid Pro event that we had with Candlepin Bowlers Association.
Mm-hmm. Both bowlers fighting for pins at the moment. They're separate strings. 3 boxes to go. And it will be an 8.
And this is the first time we're not done before the rest of the field.
9 box there.
Till 79 after 8.
Yeah, that's a tricky thing about not about going ball for ball or the opposite. Just if you go ball for ball, your delays stack up with the others as well. So you take on the other lane's delays and your own.
But it also depends on your pace of play. Like if you're not a fast bowler, if you're a slow bowler, then yeah, it's going to mount up. And that's a 9 shot for Steve Kelly.
Yeah. The rule book says that 15 strings should take 2 hours. That's an 8-minute pace for a string. That seems extreme and seems like from the days when you really have to rush leagues through. Thanks for nothing ball. Deflection doesn't go. I can't get it either.
My opinion on pace of play is it should be bowl at your own pace as long as you're not cutting other people off.
Right. It definitely is. It's a game of rhythm. You do not have to rush the bowlers. Just be ready to go on your turn. That's it. So I know Eric earlier, before he popped up IRL here to Lakeside Lanes, I know he was saying, I don't want there to be a time limit. I don't think there needs to be like a shot clock like the PBA has.
Or a pitch clock like Major League Baseball has.
I mean, the pitch clock saved MLB and the shot clock saved the NBA, but this is different, you know. I do think a pace of play thing would help a little bit.
It might benefit a little bit more, but
yeah,
I'm biased on it because I believe if you do pace of play, you're just gonna. You feel like you're gonna have to rush because you want to be done by a certain time. And when you start rushing, you're going to limit your accuracy.
I think just that one step of not basing your ball turn order on the other person's pins. I think that's literally it. Not asking for much. There's no need to overstrain people or do that. I think just that little change would make a big world of difference. Deadwood, maybe.
No, because then. I think it's in.
We'll see.
Brian Carl, an alumnus of the Channel 5 show, is going to go down and take a look.
Mr. Kroll Bowl himself.
Oh, I guess it is out.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I guess it was just touching the line.
Thanks for not interfering with the pin. Otherwise, it'd be a re-rack.
Yep.
Further out here, that's a 10 box. Every pin matters.
That's a 99. After Corey Packer just, 124 after throwing a high 160.
Seems pretty good to me. Kelly had 139, now 101, so he crashes to an average of 120, and here you go. There are the scores for that, and everyone's going to start moving at this point, so third string of 5 will be starting up lickety-split for you folks. Make sure to like and follow on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube, and hit the bell icon on YouTube, because that's especially important so that you know when the knockouts are live. The knockouts, there's going to be a big time delay between now and when they calculate the scores and determine the knockout bracket. So you're going to want to, not have to camp by your device, so you can get up, do whatever you need to do, and then be notified when it goes live. So if you're watching on YouTube, which is our recommendation anyway, you subscribe and hit the bell icon, and that way you're in the know about this stream, and then you can click the bell on and off whenever you want to be notified of the events or not. Today's a good day to do it because after this qualifying shift, a knockout round, a single elimination bracket, and who will be the champion this time? Justin Waters and Danny Harris qualified in second place, but Sean Baker and Kevin Davis in first place. Chris McDonough and John Winchell were in third. 628 McDonough, 641 Winchell. Still in the 1200s, Chris Winiars and Richard Beveridge Jr., who I think said hi to me and I didn't recognize him. We're going to know him now. Winiars was 631. 12-17, Beaupre and Zuffalato. That's a Central Park Lanes Men's Worlds connection. Scott LaPierre and Mark Smith out of Maine, 12-09. Andrew Therian and Cameron Green out of Western Mass, 12-06. And C-minus, Corrado Pani and Dan Chenard. We saw them earlier with 1,200 on the dot, rounding out the top 8. You can see the rest of the scores by pulling down the description and seeing that spreadsheet. There's
Jonathan Boudreau.
Who's that?
Oh, my God, I haven't seen Boudreau in life forever.
He's still there. World champion, also with Lucky Strike Lanes. One title here at Lakeside Lanes, Manchester. Packard, I'll get the scoreboard back up in just a moment, folks. 10 pin. Stand by. Catching up here. 9 box and an 8 to start off this third of 5 qualifying straights. Nope. That's right. Boudreaux has the 4 horsemen right side. Pretty sure they hit the head pin each. And a good rundown on the horseman for the spare. Packard waiting up for something, not sure what exactly. Still fighting with the scoreboard here, folks. Bear with me. That should be good enough. Packard has 9 to start out, and now the 4 and 10. Boudreaux, 9 more on this spare. There we go.
Jonathan Boudreaux made 25 appearances on Candlepins for Kids before he went pro.
Yeah. 19 and another. He's got his spare. Anthony Delmonico, saw him just last night on Friday Night Pro League. Team Riverwalk Lanes. Packard takes 10.
He's been a good pickup for Riverwalk, I think. I mean,
the future is bright. We'd love to see more. That's literally it. But there are plenty of guys, including a number of whom are actively succeeding on the pro scene right now. Boudreaux on the 4th. That's how you do it. Don't go box for box. Just go for it. Triangle number 3. 7 fill, 45 through 3, and he's just vacuuming up pins.
3, 5, 6. Piece of wood in between the 5 and the 6. 3 and the 5.
And of course, Jonathan Bowles.
That might be a little problematic. Nope. Takes care of it. Those 3 months in a row. Hey, Al, give him $50 in bonus money.
And how could I forget, Team Exeter Lanes now co-sponsors, or sponsors the Lucky Strike team, since, of course, Lucky Strike, sadly not a center right now. Nice shot, Packard, for his own spare. Boudreaux again, doubled pins, 3 and 9.
Wish you had a piece of wood for this one. It's the half whistle standing.
Yeah.
And the problem with this shot is if you don't have a piece of wood to shoot with it, it ain't gonna go.
Even a piece of wood on the side to contain the shot. We saw a spare go like that earlier, but in this case, that's just not gonna do any good. Packard will wait up on that before he fills.
And the taskman is waving the pin back.
Oh my, wait.
Oh, wait. Is this going to be repeat of Chris Merrill's spare?
The strike, in fact, in that case.
Oh, it actually stopped right on the. It stopped on the lip. It's still on the light though.
As long as it stopped there.
Mac is saying it's good.
I don't know if the light correlates with the line, but in some centers it does.
It was too far out.
In some centers, they do intentionally try to stage the light so that it lines up with the deadwood line so you can see if a pin is bathed in it or not. There's Boudreaux with a 73 half.
Nothing wrong with that. That's actually a good half.
Packard not getting a turn in edgewise. I'm surprised he didn't assert himself a little more, but he's a very polite man. In fact, one time he was on a Candlepins for Cancer show, and multiple times he's been on Candlepins for Cancer, and we had to bowl next to open bowling, in fact, and young kid actually was just kept on going and going, and he just kept on waiting. So eventually, people will hate me for this, but I just simply told the dad, take turns instead of, trying to teach, right of way like, us like pro bowlers would be used to. But just, I said, take turns, and that was enough, and everyone understood that, and that's how it worked.
When we were at Bull Rama and Portsmouth, I would bitch about little kids running around.
Oh,
It was like
they made you itch. Oh, no.
It was like, oh my God, you guys. I went up to a parent and I said, "We're doing a live show here. Keep your kids over there." I was like that at Mason's too.
Please.
Yeah. I was like that at Mason's because Mason's had the King of the Hill.
Yes. Which is now Putnam Street's.
Yes.
A continuation, a spiritual successor.
It went from the Hub to Mason's to Putnam Street. Where is it going to go after that? Lord only knows.
Yeah, we don't need to rush Putnam Street out.
No.
Oldest working pin setters, I think, is their claim to fame. Obviously, same Bullmore brand pin setters used here at Lakeside Lanes, among many, many others.
Now, Imperato is working on a small-scale 10-pin machine. You've seen that on Facebook, and I know you've been commenting on it.
It is. It's a scaled-down version. I think for now it's his personal interest. Checkmark does not go for Packard, who can't get the time of day. Look at all that head pin accuracy.
You know what I think? I think maybe someday he should look into making a scale ball of a Candlepin machine. That way we can figure out how to make newer Candlepin machines, so that way new centers can open up.
Yeah. Micah is proof positive of the saying, you can do anything, but you can't do everything. And him, for as smart and a skilled man he is, finding his skills, including streaming in his own right, in fact, as well. Bowling, he does so at a very high level as well, made a world's team. With Steve Kelly's team, in fact.
He made the Mitchell's team, too.
Right. Brian Kroll, as seen on TV, Channel 5. Whoa, McIntosh nearly converts that half-wuster.
I hate that shot, just as much as Paul does.
At least the pins cooperated this time. Kroll with a starting spare, as seen with Fenway Academy.
2 years in a row they were runners-up.
3, in fact, if you can believe that. Twice to Academy Lanes, and once to that epic showdown against A+ Accounting, which, even though I just spoiled the outcome for some of you, is worth a watch anyway. That is demolished by McIntosh for a strike.
Oh,
And Kroll, it's not head-to-head, but that's a fun so what anyway.
That's anything you can do, I can do better.
How's your pace of play now? That's the debris of one and the wrecking of another.
That's just a punch in the face right there.
Well, how pugilistic of you.
I'm using figure of speeches.
It's colorful. And we're just using colorful rhetoric here.
Okay.
Please. I'm being difficult. Maybe I should have eaten the rest of my chicken nuggies.
You might want it before I do.
Or Horseman 5 and 7. They forgot the sauce, but they're delicious. Anyway, Rolling Wood just rolls off the back there.
They even forgot my sauce, too.
And Terry Ann's. How dare.
I know.
Oh, well. They worked. They did their best.
Yeah.
Kroll gets the same disappointment, yet satisfaction of a 9 fill. McIntosh stays with 9. Kroll, all the pins knocked down through 3, 49 through 3. We're looking for the top 5 string totals among the men's doubles. 1286 leads the way right now. Scores are starting to populate here. They are up to date through the first 2 strings.
Charlie Collins is right at.
Barber and Surratt at 523 through the first 4. That's tops among everyone this shift. That would bode very well if the pace keeps up, or even slightly less.
This does not count for the bonus money for Brian.
Yep. We have a post out on Candlepin Bowling Network, but has to be clean for a spare and no wood on the plate for the spread eagle incentive. 5-9. Wood seemed to threaten the shop, and McIntosh made it anyway.
Oh, look at this.
This is going
That piece of wood killed that. That piece of wood killed that eagle shot.
It's going to dance a bit.
Get up. Wow, how often do you see that happen?
It blocked one way and it enabled the other way.
Uh,
Thank you, Steven. Always appreciate the kind words. There's a spread eagle.
and it's a true spread eagle, too.
I say right down Candia Road. That's where Lakeside Lanes is located here in Manchester, New Hampshire. Owned by Hall of Famer Tim Lipke. 1-3-7 for Kroll. That's the idea. Mac wanted a slice of that.
He wanted a slice of the pie, but there's no doing.
Yes, the 7-pin went somehow. I'm not even sure what took that. Just a little piece of wood flying out there. Out's not had there. McIntosh 57 at the half, and we see this again. It might have been not too much to it. I just wanted to see it again and see what exactly went over to it. And it was a bit of a
It was
straight.
the headpin. It was the headpin. The headpin was still upright.
It just kept on going.
Yeah.
Anyway, Boutreau and Kroll will likely both have 70 halves here at this point. Not head-to-head. Packard and McIntosh, very sensible 50s halves. So they are headed for 116s if they had exactly the same. Perfectly fine. In this third string of 5 in qualifying. The 3 p.m. qualifier. Now 4:36 local time, so
It's dinner time up in Canada. Packer with a 9 drop.
maybe I guess. Yeah, I guess.
Well, it depends on what time you
Maybe
eat,
for
too.
our fine friends in Newfoundland. There we go. I got there. Packard 6 for 6 in the head pin and leaves just the 10.
He only had one split, and that's his only blemish.
Yeah, even there, got a 10 box. Good, fair and a spare. Cannot use that gutter wood unless it's like simultaneous.
Oh, boy.
Boudreau, this still works, but the wood swerves away. And another retrieval mission. It seems like we're getting more dead wood than average, even though I can't think of a real concrete reason why it would happen more here. Sometimes they say, oh, the curtain's too close, but I don't think that's the case here. It's just
Sometimes it's depending on how high the lip of the plate is to the lane.
maybe so. Throw it slower. Ball Grant live with the women's competition over yonder as well, including the knockout round, which will start at the same time as the men's. That's only a 3-round competition there, so in theory, you could watch both finals without multi-screening, but of course, some of you are. You can. It's on YouTube, Candlepin Bowling Network in both places, and you can check us out there. 1 week from this week, our Candlepins for Cancer live show.
Yes, so don't say anything.
That will be
Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Massachusetts. Looking forward to seeing you for then. Step ladder just like good old days. Back to our open ladders, featuring the best of the best.
And on the call will be Paul Grant, you,
Me.
and probably myself, if I can make it up there.
It'd be great to see you. Boudreau, this is for a 10, I believe. 10 box here, 83 through 6. Packard now to fill the spare. Boudreau's only left 1 pin standing, has his Packard.
Yeah, Boudreau has a couple pins in the gutter that he's going to have to clear out. Oh, rack a rack.
Did he ever?
That's a bombs away, baby.
Corey Packard, I'm confused what happened.
No, Boudreau had 2 pins in the gutter.
I see. He was trying to clear that out. As long as you remember, folks, otherwise you lose the ball. It's a ball foul if you forget to clear your gutter wood. Corey Packard, strike on spare. Jonathan's got a good leave here, triangle number 4. We've seen a number of multi-strikes today.
And how many half wishers have we seen today?
Oodles and boodles. I swear to God, if it's me on the lane, I do not want to hear it. That's why you get 2. Spare for Boudreau, 93 in a ball through 7.
Which drives me insane.
Thank you. I was aware of the rules of the game. I have thrown 1 ball, thus I had 2 balls remaining. Now I've thrown 1 of my bonus balls. Oh, okay. Oh, and I should hit it at the head pin? Okay, thanks. I was not aware.
Into the foul line, doesn't matter. Oh, dear me.
What a 5 fill. What a 5 fill.
I don't know either.
I have no idea how to.
We're going to get our top scientists on the case here to figure out what in the world just resulted. It's a watch I leave, of course. Boudreau 6 pins on the spare fill. 3-7, 9-10. Out not
6.
Yeah. Tough one to get out of that.
Well, that was a tough lead to begin with as it is.
Jonathan probably wanted a piece of the wood. Got the double pins. Go figure.
Oh, look,
Does that count as seeing a half Worcester?
Yeah.
Who knows? 7-10.
How about just an 8?
Boy, the Wood's just not cooperating today.
No.
They're perfectly regulation. There's nothing, no funny business with this place. They just is foiling a lot of the, I'd say unwary, not so much, but still.
There's nothing funky about this place either.
Not one bit. Again, it's Tim Lipke. He doesn't. He's a guy who always has a smile on his face, but you know.
Tim Lipke, Hall of Famer, former manager of a bowling alley, and owns his own place. You'd think he might know what the game is.
Ooh, nice skill shot by Packard. I know it's a single pin, but that got my attention. Just dodged it perfectly. Boudreau, nice shot off the wood there. Ball deflection to perfection.
How did he not touch this piece of wood is beyond me.
Just threads the needle.
That's a pro shot right there. In order to make a spare like that and not touch the wood.
5, 8, and 9. For my money, I think the best single I've ever seen on our network was Cindy Harridan going boldly for the broadside of the wood during the women's finals against for Exeter Lanes on route to their championship. Cindy Harridan, undoubtedly the MVP of that match. Boudreau 8 fill, chance to mow this plank down. It's not the most convincing angle, and it's deflected away.
Corey's getting advice on how to play this triangle number 5.
Extensive wood consult. Boudreau doing exactly what he should do when his team Lucky Strike convenes on a leave. Just go ahead opposite. The lanes aren't attached.
Yeah, 135 for Jonathan Boudreau. Oh, what a shot by Corey.
There it is.
I think he played that more on the cap.
Yeah, it seemed higher up. I think you're right, Kevin. It was. You had to
almost
do a little something funky with it.
You almost had to.
126 and a ball. Packard at 124 in the previous string. He's north of that here. Bang. The fill is working. It's 134.
With the way Corey bowls, I bet he would have made that.
Ooh, this would be a fun duel during the doubles knockout, just saying. Ryan Kroll has a spare. Again, he's got the chance for a 70 half. Boudreau is in with, has 253 through the first 2, and Kroll 229 through the first 2. A chance to go better that average here in this string. So that pair is doing pretty darn well for themselves. In fact, and yet there's 3 pairs better than that.
Mike McIntosh drops 9, leads to 7 pin. Brian does get a 70 half. Drops 6, leads to high-low drop plus the 9. Piece of wood, probably where the 2 pin would be, 3 pin would be. No, it's the 2. Actually, no, it's where the 4 pin would have been.
Nasty piece of wood twirls away on McIntosh's side.
Oh boy, he gave her a run.
Made it dance, but not in the back row, lucklessly. We get to 10 box. The better pairs in this shift right now are Dave Barber and Jeff Surratt. Ed Woodside and Mike Salona are averaging 125 right now, and 123 averages from JB. That's Jason Gauthier Jr. and Jeff LaPierre. 9-box Kroll. McIntosh deals away in box 7. That's how you want the double pins to be left.
Drive it straight back and it goes.
Yeah, make sure you get on the red line. I've seen Justin Waters miss that. Oh, he got it somehow.
Wow.
And you know, there's a weird coincidence here in that I was watching Justin Waters miss that shot on the Men's Worlds broadcast, which Ripping the Rack podcast, because Nico Buhar sent them the clip, with Mike McIntosh commentating on it as well. There's a weird parallel there. Now we see Max show you how to kind of make it, and here's Kroll showing you how not to throw a gutter ball. Again, it's
Go clap.
claps to us in particular.
Especially from us in the booth.
If you want someone to throw you a gutter ball, call me. I'm good at that. Listen, Steve, I don't know. Head pin crossover side, 2-4-5. Ooh. And that's a good shot by McIntosh. Good pinning move at the very least.
You know, sometime we should have Brunshot come on the air. And
The only time we've had Steve Bronchuk on the air on Candlepin Bowling Network was when Drew Steele covered duck pin one time. Yes, duck pin.
I actually went to the Duckpin Center right up the street from my house, and guess who was there? Steve Brunchuk.
Oh. Hey, good for him. We saw Kyle Shaw and Aaron Halbadell, who enjoyed both games in an earlier qualifying shift. Not on this stream. I think Paul got it on his, though.
He did.
He had a chance to see everyone since it was such a low attendance shift compared to all the others. Who wants to be here this early? I mean, some people do, but still.
I was here before the place opened.
Yeah, samesies. 6-7-10 for Kroll. Mac runs it way on the outside, and it flutters around.
This will go.
Hey there, Clyde. Nice to see you.
This will definitely go. This is the 6-7-10 piece of wood.
That's a 10 box for McIntosh, 99 through 9. Let's see.
Ryan plays it right on the red line. There
Good
it goes.
shot. Had to place it well here. Let's take another look at this.
He plays it on the red line. Oh, he played it on the cap.
Got the spin, got it to win. Mike takes out 4.
Playing at 103 plus 2 more balls.
One's pretty when it goes. Kroll.
Yeah, a little off.
His left to right break, unfortunately, a little too exaggerated. Just the littlest things make the biggest differences. McIntosh, 2 pin's the worst one to pluck out of there, and it's brutal because the 2 pin's not far off where he was aiming. Say the same.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Oh, no. So now it's a fight for pins. Who knows which one's going to be the one that separates 24th and 25th, the cutoff point, to make it to the doubles knockout bracket in just a moment. Kroll gets an 8 box. He's working a good string here with his 4 marks. Sensible pinning. Averaging 9 in the markless frames. You're doing pretty well on that front.
It's just Brian on the lanes.
He got his head pin right down the middle.
And a try at $25.
I remember that Chips Ahoy had a thing where it was smack dab in the middle. It's like a Creamwich thing they had. No, Paul, the Oreo cakesters are no better.
At least it's not an Oreo cookie. Oh, he actually cut that over.
Huh. He made the 6-7-10.
Yeah, clean.
Yeah.
That'll be a 9. Well, 123.
Up the line, string 4 or 5 will begin in just a moment. Are we the last ones done?
Yes, we are.
All right, move them along. String 4 or 5 about to get set here. Looks like we get, I see Jeff LaPierre milling around. Is that him? If so, we get one of our high-performing pairs this shift.
Jeff LaPierre, and who's he with?
I literally just mentioned him. J.B. Gauthier, Jason Gauthier Jr.
He threw a 200 at Academy Lanes last year.
That's right, during a doubles event in his own right, if my memory serves. And he's the last Pro Series 200 we had. There's actually been a couple of 200s at Pro Series events in recent memory. Nick Norcross at the mixed doubles at 1710 Augusta, Maine comes to mind.
Yeah, I pulled in that one.
That's right. Fourth string of 5. Gregory Gouillart has remembered to update the text caption. And we get set for another string here to decide who advances here. Jeff LaPierre through these. So the first 2 strings I could see is 105, 122 for 227, and 264 for JB Gauthier.
Boudreaux drops 9.
Yep, I'll fix those names. Stand by. Take that away.
And Boudreaux with the spare. Just like Pierre, right in the pocket, leads the 4 and the 8.
Drywall Concepts, a formidable Maine team. Won the left division. Exeter's Lucky Strike won the right division, but then got their hearts broken when 1900 was no good against Team Academy Lanes.
I couldn't even watch that. It was so one-sided. It seemed like every time Lucky Strike answered, Academy said, no, no,
Yeah.
no.
They had an answer for everything, and the answer was no. Their sign was no. Their number was no.
Exactly. It was like, oh my God.
25 through 2. Do I have my thing correct? I see what I've done wrong. Come on, commentator. You got this. LaPierre with the 9 fill, and a chance for another 6 pin. Yep. 29 and counting. Boudreaux now. Ball tailed away here. He throws left to right decidedly, as we see here. And crossovers leave Kings. And he's got the 4, 5, 7, 8, 10.
AKA the picket fence. I've actually made this shot a few times.
That's called a picket fence?
Yes.
The 4, 5, 7, 8, 10 exactly, or are we talking about variants of that?
The way that it's set up, it looks like a picket fence.
Makes sense. Just didn't know it had a name.
It did.
If you go by Florence Greenleaf's terms, it's tail and a 10. The parallel pins, Don Gillis said parallel pins all the time. I think it's what most people would be used to, but still. Fights through it for an 8 box. That's about the best he could do. LaPierre?
Nope.
Not on the object, but he gets 6. In just 2 strings time, the doubles knockout will begin here at Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire. Who will the winners be? Could we get yet another Canadian victory here? Devin Brooks broke through. Maybe now Chris Ryder can join in on the fun. Will Danny Harris and Justin Waters repeat? Will Sean Baker and Kevin Davis turn their first place qualifier, if form holds, into a victory? Ed Pin leaves just a 6 for Jeff LaPierre. His father Jerry appeared on a Candlepins for Cancer show very recently. Also the NE doubles at Big 20. Drove visibly upset. One of those, lot of pro bowlers, even if it's less obvious than some, will mutter under their breath and be visibly upset. And I think Bowling Angry has its own power.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah. LaPierre acting like that's the first single he's made. It was treacherous wood. It was not a gimme, but he played it well. (41 through 4 for Boudreaux. So LaPierre with 3 spares in 4. He's looking over at Joey Lister to his left, who's bowling with Jimbo Ayotte. Ayotte, who was the runner-up in the Bayberry singles that against set to Devin Brooks. Ayotte routinely does well at these Pro Series events. I don't know what it is, but he's just made for this format. LaPierre, that's smacked right into the head pin. Ooh, does that, it adds to his fill, but is that 3-pin worth more dead than alive? Another piece of wood comes up to replace it, maybe it is. Triangle, wood, hits the 5, and somehow
Stopped.
Boudreaux, the only solace is the robbery was caught on camera. There's a bit of a conversation now about how to play this 4-6-7. Boudreaux's in his right to go ahead if he wishes, but now LaPierre will take the line. Let's see what he opts for. Right side, looking for a deflection. Right to left, it's
Wow,
a
what a
dandy.
shot.
And that must be why he's got scores as high as his team does. 73 in a ball. And he's catching up to his partner's scores rapidly. As Jason Gouillart Jr. takes to the line now. 73 in a ball for LaPierre. Kroll back up. I have no idea what material his shirt is made of, but I'm very fond of it. It's a very pleasing gradient.
Looks like a Caribbean green almost.
I like it. It's a nice aesthetic. The Fenway Academy bowler starts with 2, nay, 3 pins on that punch out. Gouillart makes those pins dance. 2-7-8. Interesting wood on Kroll's side of things. JB fires away, spares. Pretty intact there. Makes no mistake of it. Kroll's got an interesting wood puzzle. You'd think the wood would be the play somehow. He will, red line. Boy, somehow gets all of the left side, and I tell you what, that's a pretty good victory all told. And a game where every pin matters. Takes a 10 to start his 4th string off. Knockout doubles. Head pin, triangle 3. Jason Gouillart Jr. with 17 to begin. Huff Power Sports referring to Matt Huff's company. Or maybe Matt Huff and Vanessa Huff, excuse me. And also the namesake of the Mixed Worlds runners-up to Exeter Montalvo. Hi, Mike McIntosh popping right into frame on cue. That was a good match they all put on. And one of their bowlers, Richard Beveridge Jr., doing very well to propel his partnership high up in the standings. This doubles knockout competition. Oh! You know, of all the ways we've seen triangles go, that might be one of the more whimsical. JB Gouillart back-to-back. We're going to have another look at this one in a second. How exactly, okay, first of all, how did that happen for Kroll for a 9-box? Here's one way. It must be the most skeletal deflection ever, but he
Are you kidding me?
touch them all.
Are you kidding me? That pin Billy touched the.
So again, it's wood first, which creates this wild deflection. But Gouillart's found a way. His fill is a little full on the head pin for 5. That's the pin's opinion, not mine. I think the pins are, I can't say the word on this broadcast, but, you know. Hey.
Even
That's how Candlepin should work. They were hit, so they fell. Duh. And that never deviates in any way. 3-2 split, wild sidewall deflection.
Now, if he makes this, I'm walking out of here. If JB makes this, I am walking out of here.
Well, Kevin Burns, it's been a pleasure having you join us today.
Okay, good. I get to stay.
8-8. That's a blundered plank, but hey, it's the 3rd ball. Or will that be the pivotal pin? Highly unlikely, though, with how well Jeff and Jason have been doing all day long. Brian and Jonathan say the same. We'll see the scores auto-populate here.
How's Chris Bovier and Fontaine's good?
Gouillart wrecks another rack. Or wrecks his first one, anyway. 50 plus 2. You were asking about Bovier?
In other words, it could be.
He and Fontaine finished on 11.56. That's not going to make bye, but that should see them comfortably through. We're looking for scores. Remember, last year you didn't even need 1,100 to make it in. I have a feeling the standard might be a bit raised this time around. But that's how it was last time at Leda Lanes. In this very same doubles
And
knockout
JP
competition.
with a backdoor 9 drop.
And again, wacky ways to knock down pins. Kroll's looking to make these dance. He does a pretty good job of it, all told. It's a 2-4-10. And Jonathan's just like, well, why can't we get that pin action?
So you're not throwing the ball that they are.
Yeah. Thickly settled wood out there. And a possible dead wood, we're not 100% sure. It's going to get checked here. Ooh! Kroll has made this for a 10. Dance this way on that. He made the 2-4-10.
Clean. Yep.
With 2 sidewalls involved. 2-4, wall, 10.
And that pin is getting removed.
Seems like good news. Although it leaves another.
It's tricky because you got to go right in between 2 caps.
What you got, Mr. 200? And it was 200 on the dot at Academy. He's on the left side. It spins in. With his power, it's just so straightforward. And I mean straightforward. 70 plus at the half. So he'll sit down if his energy will let him. If the adrenaline is too much, he might just stay standing. Kroll's got his 5th box here. And he's got 6, 9, 10. Jeffson is right to step up here, but he will go bowler for bowler, and we'll see if Kroll can get his first mark here. Just overthrown. Maybe a slightly late release if my eyes don't deceive me. That's more like it. 10 box. 47 at the half. Not what he's after, but very sensible pinning. Over we go now, back to the top of the order. The top of this 2-person order. And you see it there. Not head-to-head, remember, but look at LaPierre and Gauthier raking in pins. 70s half for each, possibly 80s. In the case of LaPierre. We'll see it here. Flip it back around for you. Boudreau wants a much better half this time. He can get it. It's 10 pin. Gets over. 1-3. LaPierre. Head pin. Good shot, but the triangle's pointing the wrong way. We'll see if he can navigate this wood to overcome this dastardly contraption.
That piece of wood,
Good 2-pinner, Boudreau.
you know, that's kind of hard. I think he's better off on playing the 5. Try and get that piece of wood to kind of push shot right into the 4-pin.
Yeah, it's the red line that's behind the 5, otherwise ye old scorpion tail. It's good, it worked. It's exactly what he needed to do, and LaPierre does it. 5 marks in 6 boxes.
And that's an 80 half. Watch how he plays this. He goes on the outside, plays the 4-pin.
There we go. Sorry to miss that Boudreau 7 drop on the spare. I just had to show that one just because it was such a unique shot. Some may say, maybe some might not, but felt worthwhile. 5-0 on the mark.
Brings him up to 95. He has a perfect game going, Greg.
3-7-8, Boudreau can get this. No, pin action. May have been the same thing, wood first instead of the pin, and the action just died out. Three and 2 split. Now goes begging here, so now Jeff having to go back for pins here, so that perfect game in jeopardy. 9 box for Boudreau. And, oh dear, a 5. Oh, hum, he'll have to settle for 130 perhaps. As we take another look here. And yes, it was wood first, so taking the object pin first was probably the idea. And again, hard to judge intent.
He knew it too.
He was in the area, and that's why he was displeased. Got his head pin this time. 6 pin gets over for a strike.
Oh,
Up
boy.
here, Skinny Mini, mix baby mix, 3-7. 3-7. Let's see where the wood settles. The wood looks very horizontal. Otherwise, you would hope with a little slope, you get on the right side of the 3-pin, it would kick across. But instead, does the wood sting the 3 from behind?
He's going to have to scorpion tail the piece of wood behind the 3-pin.
He's done it before. Boudreaux, strike field coming. No 5-pin. Let's see. Right side all the way. And nothing goes left.
Now what you want to do? You want to go more on the left side.
Very rare we have a second guessing of the bowler's shot here, but seemed like a very interesting way. Spare on strike, Boudreaux.
That's a 9.
Literally, too. He obviously would not have counted if it had gone. As you see it here, they are a box apart, though the lanes are not attached during qualifying. During knockout, very much not the case. Wood clearance here, that's standard. Now we'll just see if the pin sweep takes it around. LaPierre can fire away here. In box 9. Oh, right down the middle.
Right down Broadway.
Red Eagle plus an 8. Gandia Road, that's Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire. 24 lanes of fun for you and your family or your friends. Come on over here to Manchester, New Hampshire. For the fun and or serious bowler, it's perfect for you. Lakeside Lanes in Manchester, New Hampshire. Boudreaux gets a 4 fill. Start out. LaPierre has to settle for a 7 box. Jonathan disinterested in the result of this. 7 box, and now he's got to shoot something here. A fine, sensible string. He'll take an 8 box for 119.
Not up to his standards, though, but
Man, do I want to be sad about 119 one day. That would be amazing. LaPierre makes it to 120 with that ball, and now it's a chance to run this. Possibility it goes. It's pretty when it does.
yes, just go favorite shot.
His left and right ball, it could, but he splats a bit into the head pin. Little fault of his own. He's on his object pin. Jeff's got a 9 box and a 125. Pull down the description if you want to see the full Pro Series point standing. We're playing for points today. Obviously, there's cash in it for the winner as well, but Pro Series members win points for both their high qualifying, which, by the way, is individual 5-string qualifying in terms of bowler of the year standings, and then their performance in the doubles knockout bracket awards yet more points. So that exact point table is available in the second link in the description. You can pull it down on Facebook or YouTube here on Candlepin Bowling Network. Gouillart slows down a bit and has a 75 half.
Nothing sneezy about that.
Roll mixing sticks. It's good. It was all
And he's
intact.
still on his turn pace.
And both partners have 5 marks in the first 6. Kroll, nice out, perfect out 10. Nice and simple. It was wired on the head pin, but or seemingly so. Gouillart plays it well. And the heat check is next. Let's see. This is where Jeff LaPierre slowed down. Gouillart sending pins through the gap. 3.
Come on, 3-pin, go over.
6-10. The fill is 7. Kroll gets the 4-pin to fall and gets an identical leave.
But different word setup.
Yeah, now it's moving forward. That might matter. Let's see. Gouillart, yes, off the wall. 6 marks and 7. 102 in a ball, and JB's magical afternoon is continuing. Kroll rips it apart, and he spares it. So his solid pinning foundation now being put to good use. Kroll, who's only left 3 pins standing, now the chance to start building a string.
Versus JB's leaving 2 pins standing.
Obviously, all those marks, you're not going to leave pins standing that much.
No.
Kroll. Skinny mini on the head pin. 3.
A little light.
7-9.
It was a little light on that. He got the fill, but it was a very, very light hit.
Gouillart. A little bit of an early release by the looks of things. 1, 3, and 6.
Another spade leaf.
Another 7. He made similar last time. Boudreau's consulting. 1, 3, 6. Just wide. That would have made the 3, 6, 10 from earlier. And Gauthiar's mark streak stops there. Kroll for his spare. Using the wood.
Oh, you almost.
Does not get back there. I wonder with the Canadian flat channels, maybe that would have gone.
Oh, that probably would have.
Then the pin action would have kept on going instead of the arrested development on the right channel.
Now, I asked you this question before. Did you throw a ball at Phil up in Canada?
At Fairlanes Moncton, yes, I did. I did manage over 100 once. Yay me. As the averages, you know.
Oh, boy.
That's why we bowl multiple games.
Look at this leaf.
Well, usually, except for the fact we go back to 0 during the doubles knockout.
I know.
Kroll.
Oh, where's Casey?
Yeah, finally we get the 4, 6, 7, 10. Gauthier spares this one with great wood play. 129 in a ball for his 7th mark.
Casey McCool, always hungry, always growling.
Yeah, so we see that not so delicious dessert, and then off the cap. Maybe he likes that. Nothing comes across for Kroll, and he'll have to work this out. Still can get a 100 with 1 mark by the by. He can shank this and still get a 9 box. It's still of 100 for his single mark. That's how well he's pinning. Gets 1 more, I'm pretty sure he did. And he gets a 9 box, 92. I was obscured from this angle. I couldn't tell if it was anywhere near the gutter wood. It must not have been.
JB.
That pin now crosses over a bit with his angle, so 7 again.
If he makes this,
that's tough wood.
It's on a flat line, but
let's see. Right tip of the wood's the idea. He's got it curling around, but is denied.
Wow.
Sorry, you only get 7 marks, I guess.
A 7 mark leaves 2 pins standing, 3 pins standing, the whole entire string for 145.
270 partnership total. 270. Kroll gets this single pin to go for a spare.
That's unreal.
Boudreau happily marches down to punch that slash into the scoreboard.
That is unreal.
Carlsville on the right side of the head pin. That's his crossover side. So just 6, 108. And we take another look here at the top of things. So 227 for Boudreau and Kroll. That still should make the cut if they kept going at that pace. A 270. You see all that head pin accuracy. And then 5 marks for LaPierre and 7 marks for Gauthier. 12 marks to get those 70 bonus pins. And that is just another feather in their cap in this 4th string of 5. Last string of qualifying coming up, which reminds me, folks, one more time, doubles knockout will be after this. It'll be on a separate stream. It'll be some number of minutes. It's not going to be as quick as the other times because they've got to calculate scores, got to get the bracket set, and all that jazz. So please like and follow on Facebook, and please subscribe and hit the bell icon if you're logged into YouTube so that you are in the know about when that stream goes live. You can always uncheck the bell later, but you're definitely going to want to hit the bell icon right now so that you know when that doubles knockout started, because it's the big build-up of this. I'm so glad so many of you are enjoying our qualifying coverage today of the men's tournament. In fact, still over 100 of you watching just this, and it's going to go crazy in just a moment. String 5 of 5 set to begin. I'm looking over, trying to see. Yes, there are a few bowlers still a few boxes away, so we will have to await that. And then everyone will move, and we will get set. Coming up next is Joey Lister and Jimbo Ayotte on our pair of lanes, and they've had, I think, a good day as well, or I would expect them to. Let's have a look here. You can look along with me on the link in the description, folks, as well. But taking a look here. Yes, very good. A 120 average right here. Joey Lister on a 363 and Jimbo Ayotte on a 359. That's through the first three. I did not see their string 4 scores, but very sensible bowling, and I fully expect that's going to make the cut as well. So the cut is climbing right now. I mentioned it did not take a 110 average to make the cut last time, but I'm not remotely convinced that's going to be the same. In fact, there's a lot of partnerships that are above that right now, and I think the cut's going to be significantly higher for this one. Considering there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 partnerships just in this shift alone averaging over 110, plus the 19 from previous. Or the 20 from previous, excuse me. So yes, that's going to make up much more than 24 partnerships this time. So we're expecting a higher cut this year, more great action, and that should be great. Taking another peek over, yes, they're still in their 9th and 10th boxes. We're just going to keep it here. I don't see the point of keeping the bowling ambiance away from you folks. We're going to just mute our headsets real quick, and we'll be right back. Especially since Mona Lamar just mentioned it, might as well just pop that on and show you guys one more time. The 270 by the two guys you see on your screen there, indeed left and right, Jeff LaPierre and Jason Gauthier Jr. Just catching our breath a little bit right here before we get started with this 5th of 5. And the big marquee doubles knockout to come here from Lakeside Lanes in Manchester, New Hampshire. Pro Series, a quasi-monthly series of events across many houses and formats, and Bayberry singles. Devin Brooks prevailing over said Jimbo Ayotte. Oh, yeah, we don't have Ayotte just yet, of course. The scores don't belong to him. That was Boudreaux and Kroll, respectively. But yet again, Ayotte doing well for himself. We're looking for points in the Pro Series standings. Again, Jimbo Ayotte in the 6th position. Devin Brooks in 7th position, in fact. So who gets the last laugh we'll soon see in this, the 3rd to last event of the year.
The last event is the playoffs at Harvard Lanes.
Exactly right. Doubles knockout now. 3-man random draw teams in Wakefield, one of my personal favorites. And then the singles knockout at Academy Lanes.
And I will not be at the one at Academy.
Oh.
No, because I got the Buzzards Bay event.
That's right. Ryan Family Amusements over there. Another Ryan's location.
Yep.
They all have arcades, most have bowling as well. Charlie Collins, top of the shop, 1,000 points in the scale of things. The top qualifier gets 300 points, and the top qualifier in most events gets 250 points, and the winner of the bracket gets 300 points each. So that's how you do it. And the full point scale is explained on that same. Is it explained on this spreadsheet or actually? So the spreadsheet, you see the point standings on one spreadsheet, but the point listings are actually listed on another event, and that's actually per event, which makes sense because it's different from, say, mixed doubles and whatnot. But I digress. I ramble, and fifth string of 5 is about to begin here with Joey Lister, you see, with the magnificent hair on your left. And Jeff LaPierre on your right. Matches are not head-to-head until we get to literally the next string on our separate broadcast. We start this 5th string of 5. Yes, 5th. Text thing.
15 total strings are qualifying.
There we go. Head pin, 6 pin for LaPierre, and he's picking up right where he left off.
And also, just a reminder, the ladies next month are not doing a random draw. They're just doing singles.
As is the case sometimes with 3-person teams, that makes sense. Easy as you like, LaPierre, yet another spare.
Look at this lead for Joey Lister.
That was an interesting one with his snap spin delivery. He actually generated pins going between the gaps.
Okay, now we'll just deal with the whole back row.
And now he's got this one. One time Danny Harris lost a Pro Series playoff match at Exeter, and he was dead lost in the box 10, and when he saw that leaf pop up, no wood, he just hit the button and gave up. It was just like, nah, I'm all set.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh, the back row made for a 10 box. That's pretty.
Let's see that again on replay.
Yeah, see if I can do it quickly. LaPierre's about to shoot here. Oh, I was too slow to catch the start of it. Incredible. So that's how his 5th string begins. LaPierre, that's much less exciting. No fault of his own. 6 fill to start. Lister, thanks for nothing pins.
Actually, no, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Does the wood take the 4-7, Kevin? That's my question.
It looks like it's on the same plane as the flipping.
The red line would not.
No. A little low.
LaPierre making a dance, plays a little high, and he's got it.
How about something off the wall?
Lister's no clown, but he's showing us a circus right now, and he's got 20 in the ball through 2.
Ronald Pelletier is watching from Florida. And I just showed you the radar of Florida, and it's snowing in northern Florida.
Is that so?
Yeah.
That's just absolutely nuts. Oh, excuse me. See if I can do this quickly before Jeff fires away.
Yeah, right up the wall.
Goes around the horn.
Just leaves a Cleary. After a nice shot like that, he drops 9, leaves a 5-pin.
A mundane single for Mr. Lister.
Greg, Nico wants you to say that was a wild 10 on his 10 box.
That's a wow 10.
There you go.
Oh, it rings the 8-pin. LaPierre thought he had that one. A much more easy spare for Lister to make.
Nico, I'm going to call that wild 10 a highlight reel. It's not often you see the 7, 8, 9, 10 go.
Would you please take a video of that one, Nico Pujar?
Our social media manager.
Before this is fun. I mean, anyone could show up for these qualifiers, but I'm glad it's these guys on our lanes. This is a ton of fun to watch. I tell you what, I hope you folks agree out there. We've seen
a little light, but he does have a nice piece of wood.
Since Lister's ball has such a hook to it, it's dangerous if the hook takes too much hold. And then it goes almost laterally through the pins, but it's pretty good.
They're expecting flurries in Tampa, and it's 45 degrees.
6, 7, 10. Does it work? Oh, he spun the wood instead of sending it. A bit luckless. I think it's about the ball he wanted. LaPierre overthrows this one. He'll have to take a 7. Lister say the same. It's 9.
If you're living in, if our viewers are are in Orlando expect very cold conditions tonight.
Listener at a 7 fill in that third box, excuse me.
Hey, he can analyze bowling, but he's also a weatherman.
Florida just experiences winter on a trial package.
Yep, unlike us here in New England.
Yeah. They're not babies for shutting down the roads for the snow. They just don't have the plows. That's the thing. It's not like they could be tough too, you know, but just if you don't have the infrastructure here, the few inches really sets back the road quality. We're just used to it. That's why we've invested in that, and it's sensible infrastructure use in both cases.
By the way, did you have to work from home on Monday and Tuesday?
I did, yes.
I had no school those 2 days. So it was a very, very, very short week.
8-10, nice, easy shot for LaPierre, or he makes it look easy anyway. Lister's ball doesn't drive through, unfortunately, but good 60-something half for him.
It'll be a 65 half.
Takes it from behind. That's a 10 box, 65 half. Jimbo Ayotte. James Ayotte, but we call him Jimbo. Perennial Pro Series contender. Was one of the finalists on that one that Jim Barber and Dan Murphy co-commentated. Actually was the winner of that one, in fact.
That was back when Mike McIntosh used to run the Pro Series.
3-8-10. He was one of the original founders of it, if memory serves.
Oh!
Yes, the 8 will get over. And Josh Daly is chirping him from a few lanes over. Josh bowled ages ago, but he's still in the well. Spare to start here. Remember to pull down the description. See a number of you anonymous Wolverines and Turtles over there on the spreadsheet. Many more of you can pull down the description to see. All the standings, the Pro Series standings. That fill is 1.
And that's a quarter.
Tis. Oh, yes, the 7-pin just kept on going down. The piece of wood kept on driving through.
We have a 6,
And?
a 7, 6-7. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Oh, everyone wants to. 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. You can't invite that, Kevin. You can't do that.
I know.
Ugh. Can you feel brain rot tonight? That's not a song, but I'm going to make it one. 18 in the ball.
And I'm getting the itch to bowl again.
Ain't that the way?
No,
I definitely bowled at Lakeside the last time after the last Pro Series event. Like, you can't not. You were hit, 9-pin. Excuse me? Please?
Nope.
Piece of wood?
Nope.
Hey, I was hoping for it.
No.
Criminy. Tough crowd. Pins always are. I'm just glad they can't talk. They'd be insufferable.
Oh, trust me, if they could talk, they'd be crying right now.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, come on.
Interesting. I wonder if it'll be called fair. I cannot see from this angle. 8 box for Gouillart, 32 through 3.
I call that fair because I don't know.
Yeah. Now, if it's simultaneous contact, then that's fair.
No, they called it a 9.
All right.
I don't know about that.
Well, in the event of controversy, the bowler shall be given benefit of the doubt. So all of you calling backseat lobs, that's not how this is supposed to work.
And some people call it bowler's choice.
I don't even think lobs should be a ball foul. It just should not be your normal delivery. Head pin 2-5.
Said Ralph Stewart, the loud blind judge of the olden days.
Yeah. Now, preserving the wood lanes matters, and I think any bowling center should be in the right to have a lob line referee to preserve that, you know. And again, bowling is a game of rolling the ball. That matters too. Spare for Aon. Nine for Gouillart Jr. Duckpin has relaxed their lofting, it's called, restrictions, and it shows in some bowlers' deliveries. I'll say that much.
I thought Candlepin was going to do the same thing.
Well, they have not. There's still very much a line. Yes, there was a line in Moncton. We apologize for the incorrect reporting earlier.
But there's also talk about the illegal substance rule too, i.e. baby powder.
Flour would be a disaster too, in fairness.
Oh yeah.
Caked on nonsense. Four horsemen, good for Gouillart. 51 in the ball.
Well,
Despite the head pin drought.
If they're doing illegal substances in baseball, why they can't do it in bowling? Oh, what a shot. 5-7-10 goes out as one.
I mean, they're not supposed to be. Good shot, Aon, indeed. 3 marks. And we take a look at what we've got going on here. So it's possible 60 halves for both Lister and Aon. Lapierre and Gouillart Jr. have slowed down a bit, but, you know, bowling does have a strain to it, and it's possible maybe they're conserving energy, although that's not actually wise for Pro Series standings, of course. No, so that's lunacy, because Pro Series qualifying is done individually for Pro Series points. So that is graded itself. And then you consider the doubles, and you take the top doubles partnerships.
Get over 6 pin.
Yeah.
What a weeper.
Lapierre a bit split bug right now. Maybe the 6-pin helps Lister more than not, especially since it's not on a fill. We'll see.
Nah, I kind of told him.
Not if the pin action can't reach it. This is Lapierre's. It is his second ball, I do believe. Lister.
It's a weird 8.
The pin action almost died out, and I'm sorry, it was a 7 box for Lapierre. Pin action almost died out in the right gutter, but instead just makes it on through. Head pin taken out. Yes, now the 6 gets over for Lister at a great time.
Watch this wood, Greg. Watch this wood. Ran out of steam, but it was heading right where it needs to go.
Does this keep it all intact for Lapierre?
Yes.
It's another split, but will it go into the 7 is my question. It does. Just barely. No, and Lister's played too far to the right, I think you'll find.
He knew it too.
Oh, so close. And he's wearing that Exeter Bowling Lanes shirt, which is also a part of the Exeter's Lucky Strike World's team. Lister, of course, bowls with Exeter Lanes in the Friday Night Pro League as well.
Yeah, he's the leadoff for C1 of the subs.
Or he's a protected sub? I don't know. Why don't I remember this? He definitely bowls with them. That much I'm certain. They're all major competitions. There's just so many to keep in my head. Lapierre. Well, if the head pit's splitting, why not try somewhere else? Get 6 on it. And a 2-10 for Joey.
The 1, 4, 7, 10. 2 pieces of wood for Lapierre. No relation to Scott Lapierre.
Right. Redline's looking at the 10. It's the 4-7 I'm curious about. Whoa.
No, that didn't even carry.
Glancing blow. Lister's got his for his 3rd mark.
I'm surprised that didn't carry.
This would also be a banger of a match if it were head-to-head.
Oh, it will be.
9 box for Lapierre. To show you what I mean, there you go. He would have the leadoff bowlers, okay, only now just differentiating themselves. Aod and Gouillart on marks as well.
The only blemish is the one fill on Aod's spear.
LaPierre, that's more like LaPierre. Got the 7-pin.
Threw everything at it. There's an 8 drop.
Millis 8. LaPierre at the 7-pin. He waves it off. He got the gutter wood first. Lister gets his, and he's got 4 marks. Camera or no, they will call the spares fairly on themselves. That's the culture of sportsmanship in this beautiful sport of Candlepin bowling. That's how it's been for a long time. It looks pretty clearly off the gutter wood first. 4 pins, take it out. It's the 6-pack, we call this one. Not everyone does, but it's a pet leave name we have here at Candlepin Bowling Network.
Check his ID.
There you go. 6 fill for Lister, 117 through 9. LaPierre,
That one got away from him.
only a little. 3-1. Lister going way right for this one.
And he's going to knock another one out.
LaPierre skinny on it, stay in. Wall helped a bit, but didn't get the out he was after. 3 mark, 103.
104.
Sorry. He had a 9 box in the 9th. That was my mistake. Lister sticks with the 9 box, and he has 1-2-6. Very good score here, and Ayot's going to have the chance to join him on that 60 half now as he steps up. JB Gauthier. His dearest Jen Award is here as well, and Child.
Congratulations to them. Baby is right next to us.
And he starts off with a 6-pin drop. Check that off to the left, something like that. 57 at the half. Ayot. That's his crossover side. He throws left to right. 10-pin. Will you? Will you?
No.
Nope. But he gets a 60 half indeed. Offline is Gauthier.
Boy, he's trying to send it over.
Oh, 10 was hit, but will not go.
Looks like it's been knocked off the spot a little bit, too.
As bad of a beat as not getting to capture Craig Holbrook on the featured lanes. Maybe later. He and Chris Jones have been doing spectacularly, though. 8 box for Jason. Another Hingham South Shore Country Club connection, just like we saw with John Winchell and Chris McDonough.
And there's a 10 for Jumbo.
There we go. Nice catch, sir. 1 and 5. That's
How
Kevin
about a
Burns.
half whistle in the middle?
That's Kevin Burns. I'm Greg Gouillart. As you see in the description, pull it down for all the info about this tournament. We'll try to recite it as we go as well. Doubles knockout coming up next after
Oh,
this.
he got a break. Got a break. That was going to be a split.
1-5. I think there's a piece nestled in between, so it's intact for Gauthier. And a simple shot at the head pin takes it all. Who needs the head pin?
I don't. Well, I do 9 times out of 10.
Well, you've made it this far in life anyway. Oh, no! The wood did not deflect favorably for Ayot.
And the ball came back 3 times and I didn't even touch it.
Incidentally, it's still there.
Wait.
And that's the worst place for a stop because now he risks breaking his ball. Actually, it's on the plate, so it has to be removed.
It's in the gutter, but it can be removed by if you want it to be.
Yeah. A ball on the plate must be removed by the rule.
Yes. Yeah, he wants that ball to be removed.
We know he's good, but you don't want to take that chance there.
No, we don't. It's a good way to break. It's a good way to put a good chip in your ball. It's a good way to break it.
And probably explains all the chips you folks see in your local house balls.
Yep.
He'll take that one for a 10 box and hasn't lost a pin in the past 4. JB, 1 falls because of the 2-pin. And that's a 9-pin drop. Who needs the head pin?
You do.
I'm aware. 7, 9, 10. The less said about my bowling, the better. Easy as you like. JB Gauthier, 4 spares after he had 7 in the previous. 7 marks in the previous.
I don't know. Gouillart has a tough shot.
That wood is way deep,
It's
probably
way too
frozen.
deep. It's too deep to even carry anything.
Try it anyway. 10 and 9. Ooh.
Oh, he gave it a run. He did send it over, but not enough.
He got exactly the snap he wanted. I guess it just wasn't destined to be.
I still think that wood was a little too deep.
Gauthier's spare fill splat. 5.
There's the W. There's the 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. And there's a 10 for Gouillart.
It's a banana split with a cherry on top.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You're welcome.
I was going to say that's more like whipped cream, but okay.
Yeah, here was Gouillart's bid on the last one. I mean, wow, and that pin was on the plate the whole way. It just was behind the 7.
Nico just said, looking at the standings, 1100 might not make it for some teams.
No chance 1100 is the cut. We're way above the Lita Lanes threshold from last year.
Yeah.
Gauthier finishes his 9th box, gets an 8. This is Gouillart's first ball, takes out just 3, still pinning very well. Got 6 again, no 10 pin this time, unless the wood says something about it.
Gouillart just said, if I didn't have the 10 pin there, I would have had it. And he's right, he would have. And there you go, wow.
And if I had a tail and whiskers, I'd be a cat.
Yes, he would.
Gouillart finally leaves a pin standing, 9 box. Gauthier, new 10 pin on his effort.
Greg Holbrook is finishing strong. He just dropped a strike on a spare.
There's the 9.
10 bucks.
Don't worry, Dad's done. Couldn't resist.
Now, when you have kids, you'll be able to say that.
I am, believe me. That is all. I wish all parents all possible strength, because it is a great thing. It's just hard. Blank just behind.
He said, "Are you sure, Greg?"
Based on the laws of probabilities, perhaps.
982 and 9.
Yeah.
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 I know what I'm saying. 109 for Gouillart, and that is it for the featured lanes qualifiers anyway. Holbrook trying to fill a strike over there, over yonder on lane 16.
So far, he's put 8 in his first spot.
Come on, cut it.
How about an 8 overall for a 125?
There we go. Just taking a peek around at some other scores. This is the end of this broadcast, folks, so apart from us just opining about certain scores and whatnot. Looking at JJ, is that 139 for JJ Turkney? Nice. And that is that. So again, like and follow on Facebook if you're watching there. Subscribe and hit the bell if you're watching on YouTube. That bell icon is key, because that way you'll get notified about when the knockout round begins.
And also keep it on, because we got our live show next week.
Might as well, yeah. Get notified about each episode of that when it drops next Saturday on February 7th. But as it is, the doubles knockout is next. Men's coverage here, women's coverage with Paul Grant again on a separate broadcast, which he'll get started. And again, remember, the women's knockout event is only 3 stages long, so you can watch the finals of that or whatever rounds you'd like, and then come back here when they're done. So you can watch this in whatever order you'd like. You can watch it on demand. It's Candlepin Bowling Network. It's a YouTube channel. You can do whatever you want. So that's it. On behalf of Kevin Burns and everyone here at Candlepin Bowling Network, my name is Greg Gouillart. We'll see you for that doubles knockout in just a moment. For now, so long.